Think about last time you looked for a business. You probably did one of the two things. You Googled it or just asked ChatGPT. Best dentist near me, top plumbers in Atlanta. Which marketing agency actually understands AI? Names pop up on the screen. Some brands show up everywhere. Yours might not show up at all. And here's the crazy part. You didn't just trigger a search. You woke up an entire hidden system of knowledge graphs, AI models, and ranking signals fighting to decide who gets named and who gets ignored. This video is about the hidden system. The invisible layer deciding whether AI ever says your name out loud. Welcome to the new secret world of AI SEO, GEO, and AEO, where if AI isn't monitoring your brand by name in the answer, you're basically invisible. On the surface, it feels simple. You ask a question, you get an answer, done. But let's trace what actually happens when someone searches for your business or your service. Behind that one question, there's a knowledge graph checking if your brand is a real entity. Business listings on Google, Apple Maps, Bing, fighting to stay in sync. AI models scanning billions of documents to see who they trust. Reviews, schema markups, site maps, conical tags quietly shaping your reputation. We used to have a simple term for this, SEO, but that word doesn't even come close anymore because this isn't just about ranking a website. It's a web of signals. Your Google business profile, your Apple Business Connect listing, your Bing Places entry, your JSON LD schema, your FAQs, your reviews, all woven together to answer one single question. Can we safely put this brand's name inside an AI answer? That's not classic SEO, that's AI SEO, also called GEO and AEO. GEO stands for Generative Engine Optimization, makes your brand citable in AI. AEO means Answer Engine Optimization, structure your content so your page becomes the answer. So the physical world runs on logistics, ships, trucks, planes, warehouses. The digital world runs on something else, an invisible operating system of entities, signals, and models. Every time someone asks an AI assistant a question, that operating system kicks in. It checks who trusts you, reviews, mentions, links, and authority. Here's the part most business owners don't realize. AI assistants are already stealing attention from classic search results. When Google shows an AI overview on a page, click-through on the usual organic results can drop drastically. So if you're not in the AI overview box or cited underneath it or even mentioned on ChatGPT, Gemini, or Perplexity, you're invisible in the new operating system. You're not just paying for a website, content, ads. You're paying for a position inside that invisible operating system. So the next time someone asks, your brand is part of the answer. Here's how this used to work. Old school SEO was simple-ish. Pick keywords, write content, build some links, climb the rankings, and hope people click. It worked until it didn't. As search volume shifts towards AI assistants and AI overviews, fewer people are clicking through to websites at all. Most of them are getting what they need inside a small answer box. But the old thing didn't disappear. Search didn't die. SEO didn't vanish. They transformed. The search result became a conversation. The snippet became a full AI generated answer. The source link became a citation badge. Now, instead of fighting for position number one on a page full of blue links, you're fighting for something else. A role in the knowledge layer that AI uses to talk back to your customers. And most businesses have no idea this layer is even there. Here's the dark side of all this. The more connected this system becomes, the more fragile your visibility gets. If your business listings are inconsistent, schema is missing, reviews look fake or low quality, content is thin, outdated, or generic, you can drop out of the AI conversation overnight. Even if your site still ranks somewhere below the AI box. We've already seen this with big shifts. New AI features reducing organic clicks, crackdowns on from fake reviews, algorithm updates that suddenly favor trustworthy entities. The uncomfortable truth: you can be a great business in the real world and still be a ghost in the AI world. Not because your product is bad, not because your service is weak, but because the invisible operating system has no clear, structured, consistent way to recognize you and quote you. So what's coming next? We're moving into a world where every serious business will ask a different question. Are we AI ready? Not just, do we have a website, but are we an entity AI can recognize? Are we producing content that AI wants to cite? Can we see whether our brand shows up when we test ChatGPT, Gemini, and Perplexity? Here's what the new playbook looks like. Phase 1, become an AI recognizable entity. This is your one-time foundation. Verify and align your Google business profile, Apple Business Connect, Bing Places, ad organizations, local businesses, JSON LD with clear, same as links to your main profile. Clean up canonical tags, sitemaps, and open graphs so your site is machine readable. And phase 2, stay the answer, ongoing content engine. Build FAQs and how-to hubs with your proper schema. Polish original data, comparisons, and local expertise posts. Update your evergreen pages regularly so AI knows you're current. Track when AI assistants actually name or cite your brand for your key topics. Imagine you type into ChatGPT, who are the top your niche providers in your city, and your brand is named in the answer, linked as a source, reinforced by consistent listings and reviews across the web. That's not a dream. Businesses are already doing this. The shift is happening right now. This is exactly one of the layers in AI orchestration my team and I focuses on within ProQube. We don't just do SEO, we treat your brand like a knowledge entity that needs to be wired into the AI world. In practice, that means we run an AI visibility audit across ChatGPT, Gemini, and Perplexity. We fix your entity foundation, listing, schema, technical hygiene. We build a content engine that feeds the model with structured FAQs and how-tos and proof. Think of it like hiring an architect, an electrician for your AI presence. Your website is the house, and SEO is the wiring that tells the whole digital neighborhood you exist. So when people ask, the system knows exactly which switch to flip. If you want help seeing where you stand right now, I'll drop the link below to book a strategy session. We'll walk you through AI visibility gaps and what it will take to get your brand consistently cited. Humans have always built maps. We've mapped rivers, we've mapped roads, we've mapped the internet. Now we're mapping something new, who we trust to answer questions. That's all this AI layer really is, a constantly updating map of entities, expertise, experiences. For the first time, small local businesses and solo creators can sit right next to the giant brands, not on a billboard, but inside the answers people actually see. This layer has always existed in some form. We've always asked, who should I listen to? The difference now is we can finally see the system behind that question, and we can shape it. We're standing at an inflection point where search is becoming conversation, websites are becoming sources, and brands are becoming entities in a global knowledge graph. If you understand that, you stop asking, how do I rank? And you start asking, how do I become the name that AI can't ignore? That's the new secret world of AI SEO. And if you can learn to play in it, the future of search doesn't have to be scary. It can actually be pretty remarkable.